So hi, my name is Mark Heffley. I'm going to be your instructor for Bio 1000. And so I just want to take this time to record a little bit of a rundown on the syllabus so that you guys can know what to expect. And so we're just going to go ahead. This is all on Canvas, so you can pull all these documents up on Canvas. And I'll be posting a couple of other things, but I want to do this one really quickly. So this is the online course for Bio 1000, which is human biology for non-majors. Like I said, I'm Mark Heffley. My office is actually the department office, which is 2042. They've got an affiliate office back in there, or just email me if you need to meet or use office hours, and we can compare schedules. That's kind of what the office hours is, by appointment. We can compare schedules and see when a good time is. We can do a Zoom meeting and things of that nature. So I'm pretty flexible. Just let me know what you need, and we can compare our schedules and get something worked out. If you want to call me, you certainly can. You're more than welcome to at 303-352-6432. If you call me, make sure you leave a number or an email. Email is probably the best way, but you can also call me. That will actually record your recording. If you record a message there, and it will send that to me so I can hear that wherever I am. Email is probably the best way to get a hold of me at the email that you can see there. So mheffel, HAEFEL1 at msudenver.edu. And so those are the best ways to get a hold of me. I will be working on this course every week as I develop materials and post things and things of that nature. So I have my Metro email up all the time, so I should be able to see that. You can also certainly try to communicate to me through Canvas as well. So if you communicate through the Canvas mechanism, that's also acceptable. That will also come to my MSU email, so I'll see it either way. This is a one-semester course. It is a human biology course. The text that we have for our course is going to be the McGraw-Hill Mater Human Biology, the 17th edition. And you will need to get that textbook with the Connect platform associated with it. The textbooks in the bookstore, I do believe, are carrying the Connect access, so they do have the access code for the Connect. If, however, you want to do an e-text, you can certainly do that. I posted a link, or will be posting a link on Canvas, so that you can actually purchase the e-text directly from McGraw-Hill. And it's going to be important to get the Connect platform. I'll kind of show you a little bit of what that looks like here in just a second, because that's where we're going to be doing all of our assignments. We're going to be doing our exams, and all of our work is going to be done on that Connect platform. So it's important that you get that Connect platform. I would strongly recommend that you get the e-text with Connect from the publisher, because that usually works pretty well for an online course. You can either get that through the link that I'll be posting here once I get that set up with McGraw-Hill on Canvas, or you can get it from the bookstore, where their books will have the Connect code with you. So if you have an access code, once you register for that, you can just put in that access code, or they'll allow you to purchase that access code if you do not have one on that link site. And then there is a 14-day temporary access period. And that's for, like, in case you decide to drop, so you didn't purchase this whole thing. So that's for those students who decide that they want to drop in that 14-day window. If you continue with the class, you will have to purchase the full thing in order to actually get the points. So if you're pretty convinced and you're pretty solid that you're going to be sticking with the class and you're going to take it to the end, then you should get the full access, not the 14-day temporary. Unless, of course, financial aid is becoming an issue, and that's a different situation. They would do on Connect, they do have alternatives for you. They do have, I think the last time I checked, they had the e-text with Connect. They also had a loose leaf with Connect. And then I believe they had a rental option for some textbooks with Connect. The important thing, notice the common denominator here is Connect. So you have to have Connect. That is going to be a critical piece. So we have a pretty busy schedule. Our schedule in this class is going to be wrapped around weekly routines. And the sooner you get into a weekly routine, usually the more successful the online class will go. Typically, I will be posting a weekly task list on Canvas to help you organize the things that you will need to do for that particular week. And in week 1, we are already going to be digging into chapters 1 and 2, and I'll be recording those chapters both this week and next week. That is, next week is week 1. So I will be starting recording those and try to get those out as early in the week as possible, posted so that you guys can start taking a look at them. And then you can see it's broken down by week. So typically we have about 2 chapters per week. And then the 4th week is going to be exam week. And so that's going to be light on the tasks. And my intention and my expectation for you is that you will be studying for the exam and then taking the exam in week 4. So you can see basically you have a full weekly lineup with our Thanksgiving break coming in week 15. And then we finish up with DNA and biotech. And then during finals week, we'll take our exam 4, which will all be online. So the exams will all be online and through the Connect platform. So in terms of exams and grades, we'll have 4 lecture exams. Each of them will be worth 100 points. And they'll typically have multiple choice, true, false, things like that associated with them. There'll be a take-home assignment that, no, there's a typo there. It's actually been adjusted. It's worth, I believe it's going to be worth more like 60 points. And this is basically an activity designed to delve into particular topics. And I'll give you more details on that as we get closer to rolling that out. There's also going to be a take-home genetics exercise as well in the semester as well. And you'll see the grade breakdown, which is a more updated version of that here in just a little bit. If you miss an exam, you will have to have a documented excuse in order to be able to make it up. You'll only be allowed 1 makeup for that exam. Typically, the exam is the only thing we have going on exam weeks. And if you recall the schedule that we just moved quickly, exam weeks are going to be weeks 4, 8, 12, and finals week. So if you know something is going to be happening during that week that's going to not allow you to be able to take the exam, you need to communicate with me quickly so that we can manage the situation. Cheating is absolutely not tolerated at all. It will result in immediate expulsion from the class and a grade of A and an F. So cheating is a very, very, very serious situation. When you email me at my email, make sure you put Bio 1000 in the subject line so I know which class that you are coming from. I have several different classes and several different emails coming from all different directions. So if you put Bio 1000, you are the only 1000 course that I have. I'll know that which course to go to and how to help you best for that. So snow days, call 556-2401. Oftentimes, if you guys are already on the rave alert, you'll already get the automatic alert once the campus is making a decision about weather. So if you don't have that, then you'll have to call that number. In terms of the assignment distribution, what to expect in the grading scale in this course, there's going to be 4 lecture exams at 100 points apiece. So that's going to be a total of 400. In Connect, each chapter is going to have a quiz and or assignment associated with them. So the quizzes themselves will come to about 10 points. And the quizzes are designed, or more traditional assignments, they're designed to give you a feel for kind of how the traditional quizzing questions are working for you, how well you're understanding the information. The assignments oftentimes are going to be more adaptive, and so they're going to be worth a few more points. So they're both coming in at about 210 points or so. And also, depending on the chapter, there will be, from time to time, not for every chapter, but from time to time, there will be some virtual labs, lab applications. This is to kind of give you some application of that particular chapter. And so those won't be for every chapter. It'll just going to be peppered throughout the chapters. Then, of course, our genetics assignment, which is going to be 20, and our topical take-home assignment, that's going to be 60 for a class total of 1,000. These are approximate, so if you're trying to calculate your grade, don't use this. These are approximate. They're subject to change, so we may have to tweak that a little bit as we add some things in there, or maybe pull some things out. So the grading scale is traditional, so it's the 80, 90, 70, 60, and so forth. So if you are within 0.5%, I will round up for you to the next grade. So that's one thing I will do for you. Of course, this is all the boilerplate outcomes that you should expect, the student learning outcomes. So you should be able to reasonably do the majority of all of these items on here. This is kind of the things that are governing us basically as a class. But the gist of it is going to be right here. So our weekly routine is going to consist of lecture review. As I record each lecture, my expectation is that you're going to be viewing those lectures and taking notes at home. You'll have also the PowerPoints that I'm using to write notes on if you wish as you're going through those lecture videos. Treating those lecture videos as the same as if you were taking a class. And then there will be a series of assignments associated with those. There will be one adaptive assignment to help you learn as you're reading through the textbook. My expectation is that you will be reading the textbook, not just looking at the lectures, but also reading through the textbook. Using the adaptive assignment to read and study through the textbook. And then after the adaptive assignment, taking the quiz to see how you're doing when it comes to taking a more traditional type of an assessment. And then in some chapters, there may be a lab application in there as well. And so that'll be your standard routine, and that'll be pretty much by chapter. So that is the quick version, the quick rundown of the syllabus. So I just wanted to kind of run that down very quickly for you guys so that you guys kind of a sense of the routine that we're going to be doing here in this particular course. Like I said, I will be posting this, and I'll be posting a task list on Canvas and the first couple of chapters on Canvas on Monday. I will also be recording a welcome invitation for you guys to try to help organize your activities and clear up any questions that you may have about the course on Monday as we get ourselves started. Okay, so that should be a little bit to kind of get you guys started, and with the task list that you should expect on Canvas, that should be able to get you up and running initially and kind of get things settled and get things moving forward. So I look forward to seeing you guys and interacting with you guys more, and I'll see you next week.